Welcome back on in. I want to play some more Hellslave. I want to do inventory management off screen. But I have some exclamation marks to tackle first, including one at the forge. So, let's do that. Hey, you're the one who got me out of the mine. Thanks so much. Without you, I would have ended up like the others, changed into a demonic beast or who knows what sort of abomination. What I was doing there? Well, let's say I'm a little curious and I got burnt while playing with fire. I'm crazy about occultism and forbidden things, which is why I started to study that black cult. One night as I was sneaking into the mine, I went too far and they caught me. The object of my desire was a red scroll that fit the description of a demonic object well known by the occultists, the Scroll of Goetic Language. I am both fascinated and terrorized by its powers, but I should not worry, only those who made a pact with the devil may use it. Lend it to you? Yes, if you promise to destroy it then. I'd rather get rid of it, Call me crazy, but I feel like it was talking to me during the night. This scroll is haunted by the devil. Get rid of it before it falls in the wrong hands. Uh-huh. Yeah. Scroll, haunted by the devil. Yeah, okay. Then over here we have, I told the villagers what you had done for me, and the druidess of the village wants to see you. You will find her in her refuge atop the great tree. Over in the forge, I have heard about your exploits, and I must say you gave me some hope. I think my duty is to help you in these dark times in my own way. The blacksmiths of the family of Nivloth passed their ancestral knowledge from generation to generation in order to create mighty weapons. And not everyone can pretend to such a level of craftsmanship, and you can't build these weapons with any random materials. Go and see the village librarian and ask him if he still has the scrolls of Nivloth. It is time this knowledge comes out of oblivion, and that heroes start to carry unique weapons again. Okay, what am I going to spend my money on? Material components? Healing potions? I learned about your courage, stranger. People like you usually make things more difficult for us. They don't help us. I am the druidess of this village and its spiritual keeper. The spirits are troubled by the evil presence. I will try to help you in your quest. West of Byla stands the village of Milgrath, which is nothing more than an impenetrable field of ruins. You who made a pact with the devil, you can succeed where we have failed. My visions have told me that it is a stronghold of the invasion. If you free Milgrath, we will learn more about the situation. Do not underestimate the forces that live there this time. Live there, I haven't been there, whatever. Your powers will really be put to the test, okay? Well, while I'm here, you do have different stuff in. Noted. Cool. The Scrolls of Nivloth? I have some, but the rest of that ancient knowledge is scattered across the valley. They tell us the production methods of powerful weapons, which necessitate a skilled blacksmith, of course. Once you know the necessary elements to create those weapons, you'll need to collect them. Alas, they can't be bought, so don't forget to keep the ones you find. Alright, we've got lore about the memoirs of the great blacksmiths of Nivloth, their character, and their heirloom. Short sword or guard lance or dagger, silver funeral mask, iron ore. Dagger, you say? Okay. And then we have this mission here about the plague in Milgrath. Alright, anything new here at the inn? I don't think so. And you, still missing elements to understand what's happening, but I'm doing my best. I come here to you, Forge Man. Press this button to go from forging to trading. Click to alternate trade forge modes. Okay. Great, understood. Read carefully the recipes in your lore tab. Once the weapons and crafting items collected, slide them on the right column, then press the hammer button to confirm creation. It's a knife. Knives and daggers are different. You think the game would accept? All right. Anyway, like I said, inventory management. I really wanted to do that off screen because we've got dungeon diving to do. So if you'll give me just a wee bit of time, I'm gonna sort through some inventory and I'll get back to you, okay? Okay. All right. Emptied out the inventory, saw that I had a used dagger in the inventory. I tried the knife, With the Funeral Mask and the Iron Ore, no go. I tried the used dagger with the Silver Funeral Mask and the Iron Ore, also a no-go. But there is a short sword in the shopkeep's inventory, so I'm gonna buy that. And we'll try and do this whole combinations thing, and that was good enough. Okay, so this being a used dagger disqualified it. But just having a basic short sword did it. Blade of Nivloth, plus 4 to 10 melee damage, chance of bleeding 25%, chance of critical hit, plus 4% magical and melee. Yeah, I'd say that's an upgrade. Keeps us one-handed. That's great. It's a lot of extra damage. We do lose the very light modifier, but I'm willing to do that. And all I had to do was spend a little bit of gold to buy the blade. Which means I'm definitely selling this Axe of Purification by Fire. I don't know if there's like a disassembly thing later on that would allow us to retrieve components. But we're just going to go ahead and let that go into the ether. I looked at this other stuff, and it's either stuff we got or just is not better than what I've got going on. I may buy the Iron Ore, but perhaps I'll have other opportunities to accumulate that stuff. Let's check out the refuge. Let's see what we got here. The Corrupted Druid Helmet. Ghostly Armbands. We've got those Astrologer Drape. Neat, but that's way out of my price range. Huh. And I already sold one of those. That wasn't what I was going for. Okay. Alright, next thing I would like to check. We're here together. Healing. 3 gold. Does that also recover my mana? Or is it just health? That is a full heal across the board. For $3. Alright, that leaves us at 333 gold. Hooray! Okay. I'm going to save the game here. I will note that while there are a bunch of save slots for characters that you see on the main menu when you go to New or Load Game, each character only has the one save slot. You would have to make a backup copy of your save files on your computer. That is a design choice. Alright. Well, with our new blade, I think I am going to head out of here. Check to make sure that I am recording. Yeah, okay. So Milgrath is over here. I reviewed last episode's footage and it looked like I missed a visitable location in the Demon Mine. We might end up heading back there anyway for some other thing, like we're heading back to the Tomb of Heroes. So I'm not going to immediately rush for it. Okay. Amongst the urns. Okay. I visit this? Yeah, we visit this again and pray. Asmodeus, so Moloch. Drink the blood of my enemies, please, Asmodeus. Very well, then. Don't drink the blood of my enemies. I'm not bitter. It's fine. It's cool, whatever. Vault of Offerings. Dodge that trap. Get out of my face. Ritual Rune seems quiet. We'll go ahead and give that a search. Search these. We get some thick pants. So, I hadn't anticipated rerunning dungeons. So... Oh, hey. You gain life when you hit an enemy in melee. I didn't actually know that all of the stuff that we had searched would be filled with stuff again. So I guess it doesn't matter if I visit those mines to visit that circle I missed. Because whenever I go back in, there'll just be something new in that circle. Maybe, potentially. Well, whatever. Does it matter to have spent the 3 gold to heal then? Because I could have just... come got in a fight and regenerated more. The scroll you're given starts to shake. Press this button to open it. Sure. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So I had to spend 2 of the 10 charges to pull a thing out. And there's various powers and abilities that are drawn here. Okay, sure. Seems like overkill, but yeah, my next attack will be critical. Why not? Goodbye. And every time I get a kill, it looks like I accumulate a charge on the scroll. Neat. Light of the Idiot's a little gold. The first action of the next fights will be a critical hit. Health and mana regeneration. Sure, Infernal Surprise. Cage Will the Wisp when you die. Enemy dies, you gain 5 mana points. Neat. Just take it all. Okay, I feel different about this game. Since you can run dungeons back. That does change my perception of the video game. Makes this more of the type of game that I wasn't interested in playing. Instead of you clear once and keep it moving. But okay. Well, I guess we're gonna use our critical hit. Goodbye. Obviously, we are getting superpower into our demon form. The heal was only 3 gold as well, so... yeah, that's nothing. That's the same as before. Alright, the urns I'll see in the necropolis. Well, I searched all the urn things over there. Here we go. I guess it makes sense that this actually is the necropolis over here on the eastern side. And it's over here where the urns are. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Human, not touch urns. Leave. Human, not see, not understand. Die. I am glad I went over to the left, though, so I could see that all that stuff is back. Alright, resistant to physical damage, terrifying cry, chance of hitting 95%. Resistant to physical damage, yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and Luciferian form. What's... oh, hey, all the cards I pulled are still there. Cool. I like that. Yeah. Sure, my next attack will be critical. I like the sound of that. We're going to go ahead and Luciferian Fire. And I'm going to go ahead and Skullbreaker. 68 points of damage. We take 16. I'm feeling pretty confident now. 57 points of damage. Have another 55 points of damage. Alright, yeah, we just crit a whole bunch. Easy game. Minor mana regeneration, health, and mana regeneration? Sure. Give me them both. What do we win? Funeral Urn, which fits the description of the villager. Ghostly armbands, already got them. A basic dagger. Flea-ridden turban, cracked helmet, and 5 gold. That, I presume, we could have enchanted like we did, that blade. But it just can't be used. It can't have a descriptor. Human. Stupid and blind. Alright. Fuck you too. So I can jump in here again? The same fight? It's not the same fight. Okay. Fine. We cleaned that up pretty handily. So... can I run these earlier dungeons just to farm my health and mana and power-ups before going to someplace scarier? I saw that skull over there on the right side. Zombie, 2 ghosts. Goodbye. Yeah. Alright. Apprentice wand. Well... Presumably I can't go in that again. I'll search this again, I guess. And then I'll head back to Byleth? Yeah. Ooh. Bit of redemption. Health regen at the end of combat, mana regen at the end of combat. I mean, presumably we have 2 ring slots. No? No, that's also not a... I mean, those look like 2 finger slots to me. Okay. I'll just drag that down there manually, thank you. Alright. I'll head up the portal just to say hi. Alright. Well, back out I go. I'll head back to Byleth. Yeah. Yeah, Okay. How brave, thank you so much. Choose one of our wedding rings may bring you strength in your ordeal. Health or mana regeneration plus 16? Huh. So health is health, yeah. On the flip side, mana regen plus 16 really allows me to lean into some stuff with my moves. I'm gonna pick that up, Ring of the Widow. You can keep the Lucy's. I'll take your ring. Okay. That's out of here now. Yeah. Put that on. Plus 16 mana regen. Yeah, okay. I'll cut out some quick inventorying again. That's still over there. If you'll give me a moment, I'll be back with you. Alright. These Traveler's Boots. I lose a little bit of armor, but I get 5 health regen at the end of battle. We're not selling those. We're putting those on. We're selling these thick leather shoes. Great. We're accumulating more gold. Neat. Yeah, my attitude really did change once. I was like, okay, revisiting a location, like maybe it just opened up like a new quest spot that we missed. No, the entire dungeon is back. Okay. The game hits different for me when it's like you're clearing all these places in one shot and it's designed for you to like keep it moving and you can't go back to get like other resources or redo those fights. Like it's empty now. You cleared it. And a game design where that's baked in, so the game design is anticipating that you'll revisit areas. Minimum level recommended 4. Yeah, this tracks now with why I saw that minimum level recommended 2. That's not so much a, hey, you come here early at your own risk thing. It's a, hey, like, maybe you want to go grind. You should go grind. All right. Main release of the village. I'll try to fight through my reduced enthusiasm for the video game. A long slope leads to Milgrath Fort. Okay. Cellars, maybe I'll find something interesting. It seems like they have tried everything to contain the plague. We'll break open these urns. Yeah, that's powerful for sure. We're not equipping it, but damn, that's powerful. That looks great. I'm a one-handed shield kind of guy. Man, that really does look great. All right. Oh, got ourselves into a fight. What do we have here? We've got Corrupted Villager, Poisons. Lumberjack has a terrifying cry. This Corrupted Villager has poison as well. Why don't we pull in and these symbols stay here between dungeons as well? My goodness. Alright, yeah. Play that card. Cool. Luciferian Fire. Judgment. You all can just not hit me, please. Greatly appreciated. Let's pull another symbol out here. Yeah, I'll recover a bit of mana. Mana recovery for each enemy. Yeah, that really is a bit, huh? What am I looking at doing here? Maybe hammering one of these enemies down to try and keep it moving. Reduce some armor. I want to focus. Fire someone. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, you know? That should be enough to kill the guy on the left. Really, I should have also adopted my Luciferian form since I'm going to be getting kills too. Ahem, excuse me. I can't dodge for 30 seconds. Well, that's good to know. Kind of a jerk move. Con, your next attack will be critical. Let's recover some more mana again. That does take time to do. You know what? I'm not going to ask questions. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to keep it moving. I'm done being afraid. Let's go ahead and do an instant attack. Not that it mattered. We're out of that fight. Full resources, really, but a lot of knowledge gained. Health regen, minor mana regen. The first actions of the next fights will be a critical hit. Sure, give me that. Loot-wise, moldy jacket and used shoes. Okay. Another room below, pitch black, so I have no idea what I might come upon. Oh, I see. My first attack. I get it now. Yeah, it's using that for my opening move. Okay. Noted. That moves you forward slightly ahead in initiative whenever you activate those. Not an instantaneous thing. Now I know those lumberjacks with their terrifying cry can make it so I can't dodge for 30 seconds. At least, you know, everyone opened up attacking me again. Yeah. Good stuff. Heals you slightly depending on your level. Your next attack will be critical. Sure, we'll play that. Critical that guy. Do that rain again. Got him down to 9 hit points. Let's invuln for 5 seconds. Because I have attacks coming in. Just make it so that they can't hurt me. I've got my full charge over here. Think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Sure, instant attack, please. Okay, we're all full up. Absolutely full up. And we're level 5. Active, passive power, extra health, and mana. What do we win? Peasant hat, no thanks. Incantation knife. Yeah, I remember that. Pretty good knife, pretty good knife. Let's go to our powers. So, level 5 stuff. Interruption. Melee attack on an enemy inflicts melee damage. Gives the target 3 additional seconds of fatigue. Target was supposed to play in the next 3 seconds. You add 6 seconds instead. Instant. Recharges when you kill an enemy. Focus increases your damage by 25% for 15 seconds. I like that. Impious Light, offensive spell on all enemies. 3 times your magic damage on all enemies. Recover health equal to your magic damage. My magic damage isn't super high right now, so I don't feel so great about that move. I'm not trying to think too far ahead with this stuff. This interruption, though, I like that. That allows me to leverage and play some time game shenanigans. Passive-wise, when your health total is below 25%, you gain 25% of your max mana. This effectively triggers once per combat. I'd rather not play with that mechanic. I don't want my health to drop that low. You land a critical hit, you receive 2 gold. When an enemy dies, their heart explodes, inflicting damage equal to 10% of their max health on other enemies. It's a passive thing. We're fighting groups a lot. When a critical hit, you receive 2 gold. I mean, you could get paid over time, but I don't feel strongly compelled to accumulate money in this game right now. So let's go after Cardiac Explosion. I like that. That seems pretty alright. Get out of there. A kind of anomaly where echoes from a distant world come from. Almost everything in the sacred text is a lie, and what little is true, men are too dumb to understand. It's best they plow the earth and wait for the rain. It is best they shut up and wait for death. And here, despite the smell of fermentation, this wine cellar seems rather calm. What do we win? Not a trap. Great Traveler's Boots? Yeah, I mean, yeah. That is a descriptive modifier on Traveler's Boots. They are great. Delicious. I think that'll be where we call this episode. I gotta merge some stuff together, cut out some inventory management. My stance on this game my tone has definitely shifted, but I'm still having a good time. Maybe less of a great time now, though. Take care, everyone. Talk to you later for more Hellslave.